Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
What happens then is it takes away Puffy's ability to settle. It's not his choice no more.
In the whirlwind of legal drama surrounding Diddy and Cassie's recent settlement, a striking analysis has come to light thanks to Houston-based attorney Symone Redwine. During her appearance on the Horsemen podcast, Redwine peeled back the layers of this high-profile case, revealing a fascinating legal loophole. They didn't sue just Diddy, they sued his corporations, Redwine explained, dissecting the legal strategy behind the lawsuit. This wasn't merely a case against a celebrity. It was a meticulously crafted legal maneuver targeting the mogul's business empire. And they sued his corporations, and sued in her capacity as an employee. When you do that, it triggers commercial liability insurance, and it triggers another policy called directors and officers. This revelation throws a spotlight on the intricate workings of commercial liability insurance and directors and officers policies in such lawsuits. Redwine's insights suggest that these insurance policies, not Diddy's personal finances, were the ones coughing up the settlement cash. We know he's the director of the companies as a CEO. So now you got two policies. What happens then is it takes away Puffy's ability to settle. It's not his choice no more. So because they added those claims, the corporate insurance carrier got to say, oh hell no, we're giving her the money. The implications of Redwine's analysis are staggering. It portrays Diddy as a master of deception, cleverly manipulating public perception to appear as though he personally bore the financial burden of the settlement. In reality, if Redwine's analysis holds water, it was the insurance policies behind his corporations that settled the bill, leaving Diddy's personal wealth untouched.
The only way that we could get busy and really make a change is by money. It's money.
For facts.
It's money.
This scenario casts a shadow on Diddy's public image and his business operations. Despite his apparent non-involvement in the financial aspect of the settlement, the case has had a significant impact on his professional life.
Those insurance companies, they had the ability to say, we won't renew your policy if he continues to be a director or officer.
The rapper and entrepreneur has temporarily stepped down as the chairman of Revolt, the network he founded a decade ago. This decision helps to ensure that Revolt remains steadfastly focused on our mission to create meaningful content for the culture and amplify the voices of all Black people throughout this country and African diaspora, the network stated, signaling the gravity of the situation. The contrast is stark. On one hand, Diddy's financials remain seemingly unaffected by the settlement. On the other, his professional life takes a hit, with him stepping away from a pivotal role in his own company. This move, as sources told TMZ, was to prevent the accusations he's facing from distracting Revolt's mission or success, a decision reflecting the weight of the allegations despite the financial sidestep. In this tangled web of legal strategies and corporate maneuvers, Diddy emerges as a figure adept at navigating the complex intersection of law, finance, and public perception. Yet, the question lingers, how will these revelations impact the long-standing legacy of one of the music industry's most influential figures?
Whatever I want, I get! Whatever I want, I get!
As the dust settles from Symone Redwine's analysis, the spotlight intensifies on Cassie's bombshell allegations against Diddy, painting a disturbing tableau of their nearly decade-long relationship. Cassie, a prominent figure in Diddy's past, has hurled accusations that are as shocking as they are serious. In a lawsuit filed and obtained by Hip Hop Docs, she alleges a litany of abuses including sex trafficking and physical abuse. The documents paint a harrowing picture, forced to engage in sex acts with male sex workers, plied with substances, and even claims of Diddy's dangerous obsession, culminating in an alleged explosive act of retaliation against rapper kid Cudi.
Using her dreams, her talent, holding it hostage for his own benefit.
Cassie's statement to the New York Times is a powerful echo of resilience. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships. This revelation not only sheds light on her suffering, but also casts a broader shadow on the systemic issues within celebrity culture.
My position on him, he was never a father figure, bruh. You understand? He was a groomer.
In the same vein, Diddy's attorney, Benjamin Brafman, vehemently denies these accusations in a statement to the Times, framing them as an opportunistic ploy. Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss East Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. This counter-narrative sets the stage for a battle not just in court, but in the court of public opinion. Despite the gravity of these allegations, the case reached a rapid conclusion. Cassie's statement, post-settlement, reflects a desire for closure and control. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. Diddy's echoing statement, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably, leaves a trail of unanswered questions and unresolved tensions. The response from the celebrity community has been swift and damning. Aubrey O'Day, Diddy's former protege, took to Instagram, her message clear and scathing. Money is greater than accountability. Every time, welcome to another chapter of the system that is well in place. This sentiment is echoed by Dawn, Richard, and Azealia Banks, the latter sharing a disturbing anecdote on Instagram, alleging another incident of Diddy's violence against Cassie. This whirlwind of accusations, denials, and a swift settlement underscores a troubling pattern in celebrity legal battles. The settlement, shrouded in confidentiality, raises the perennial question, does wealth shield one from accountability? This saga not only highlights the power dynamics in celebrity relationships, but also reflects a broader critique of the legal system's handling of such high-profile cases. As the saga surrounding Diddy's legal troubles continues to unfold, a disturbing pattern has emerged, highlighted by a series of new allegations that bear a striking resemblance to Cassie's previous accusations, with the spotlight intensifying. The recent lawsuits filed against Diddy under the New York Adult Survivors Act reveal a potentially recurring theme of non-payment and settlements, echoing the circumstances of Cassie's case.
There's people who are calling me this week who just found out about it for the first time after Sean Combs was sued.
In a shocking development reported by Rolling Stone, Diddy faces a third lawsuit alleging SA from the early 90s. The plaintiff, identified as Jane Doe, accuses Diddy of coercing her into sex, an act followed by an alleged say by singer Aaron Hall. The lawsuit paints a harrowing picture. The plaintiff and a friend, after being invited back to Hall's apartment, found themselves in a nightmare scenario. The recounts, choking Jane Doe to the point that she passed out, an incident that led her to seek medical treatment, driven by Combs' fear that she might disclose the event. Responding to these grave allegations, Diddy's spokesperson firmly denies the claims to hip-hop docs. These are fabricated claims falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago, and filed at the last minute. This is nothing but a money grab. Yet, the pattern doesn't stop there. The New York Daily News reports another lawsuit by a former Syracuse University student, alleging Diddy incapacitated and engaged in non-consensual sexual conduct with her in 1991. The complaint details a dinner at Wells Restaurant in Harlem, followed by a heinous act. Combs' video recorded the same. Again, Diddy's response through his spokesperson to hip-hop docs is one of outright denial. This last-minute lawsuit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. Miss Dickerson's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. These multiple accusations, surfacing thanks to the temporary lifting of the statute of limitations by the Adult Survivors Act, mirror the scenario of Cassie's earlier lawsuit. In each case, the allegations involve sexual misconduct dating back decades, painting a troubling picture.
Giving survivors an opportunity for justice.
They want history to reveal what happened to them. They don't want their abusers to get away with it.
The potential outcomes of these lawsuits are shrouded in speculation. If these cases are settled, it raises the question of whether Diddy will personally pay any settlement amounts. Reflecting on the Cassie settlement, where Diddy's financial burden was potentially shielded by legal and insurance mechanisms, a similar scenario may play out in these new cases. The strategic use of corporate entities and insurance in such settlements could mean that, despite the gravity of the allegations, Diddy's personal finances might remain largely unaffected. This unfolding narrative puts a spotlight on the broader implications for celebrity accountability and public perception. With Diddy's significant influence in the entertainment industry, these legal strategies, if they result in non-payment outcomes, could reinforce the narrative of wealth and power shielding celebrities from the full consequences of their actions. The public and fans are left to grapple with the dichotomy, the disturbing nature of the allegations versus the complex legal maneuvers that might protect a celebrity's personal wealth. As these cases progress, the eyes of the world remain fixed on Diddy, a figure now as much embroiled in legal controversy as he is celebrated for his musical legacy. The question on everyone's mind, will these allegations and potential settlements alter the public's perception of one of the music industry's most influential figures? Only time will tell. As the legal saga surrounding Diddy and Cassie's recent settlement unfolds, public opinion on the matter is divided. Fans and observers have voiced their thoughts, providing a glimpse into the diverse viewpoints surrounding this high-profile case. One fan expressed sympathy for Cassie, stating, "I pray for Cassie's mental health. I know she suffered for years because of this. I'm so happy she told her story. She opened a door for many others suffering for years mentally because of the power of the industry." Another aspect that has caught the attention of fans is the legal aspect of the case. One fan remarked, "She obviously had an incredible attorney who was not on the take, not corrupt in any way. In cases such as this, a lawyer can corrupt all parties and allow themselves to benefit. It didn't happen. No behind. The However, the general consensus among fans and the public remains mixed. While some express strong support for Cassie and her allegations, others maintain skepticism and question the motivations behind the accusations. Diddy's denial of the claims and framing them as a money grab has also garnered attention, contributing to the ongoing debate. The rapid settlement of the case, shrouded in confidentiality, has left many unanswered questions and unresolved tensions. The lack of transparency in such high-profile legal battles raises concerns about whether wealth and power can shield individuals from full accountability. And that brings us to the end of this episode on our Celebrity Gossip channel. But the conversation doesn't have to stop here. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the complex legal strategies employed in Diddy's case? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinions matter in this ongoing debate. Until next time, keep the conversation going and stay informed,